It was a dark night in the city, the kind where streets feel too empty and shadows seem to move on their own. Amara, a young law student, was walking home after a long day of studying at the library. She clutched her bag tightly, rehearsing tomorrow's argument in her head. Her father, a respected lawyer, had raised her to always think like she was already in court. But in a matter of seconds, everything changed. A rough hand grabbed her from behind, a cloth over her face. Darkness. When Amara woke up, she was in a small, damp room, her wrists tied, her heart racing, and sitting across her was her kidnapper, Daniel. Daniel wasn't a monster, not in the way movies often show them. He was 32, with tired eyes and the weight of the world carved into his face. For years, he had tried to survive odd jobs, late nights, endless debts, but when the loan sharks came knocking, threatening his sick mother's life, he broke. Kidnapping Amara wasn't about power, it was about money, about desperation. Yet, even as Amara sat there, trembling, she noticed something strange. Daniel never shouted at her, never hit her, never treated her with cruelty. Instead, he paced the floor, muttering to himself, "What have I done? What am I doing?" The days dragged on. Amara tried to talk to him. "Why me? Why are you doing this?" Daniel snapped at first, but then broke down. He admitted, "I don't want to hurt you. I need money. My mother, she's dying, and no one will help me." Amara listened. Despite her fear, she saw a man torn apart by circumstance. Was he evil or just lost? On the third night, our questions would be answered. That very night, the door burst open with a thunderous crash, a rival gang storming. Men Daniel once owed money to. They had come for Amara. But unlike Daniel, they weren't conflicted, they were ruthless. One of them sneered, "Hand her over or die." Amara froze. She thought this was the end. But Daniel did something no one expected. He stood in front of her and said, "You will have to go through me." What followed was chaos, punches, gunshots, the clash of desperation and violence. Daniel, bleeding and broken, dragged Amara out through a back exit. And when police siren finally cut through the night, it was Daniel, her kidnapper, who shoved her forward, whispering, "Run, you are safe now." But freedom came with a twist. Daniel was arrested on the spot, charged with kidnapping. In court, the case became a storm. The prosecutor rose. "Your Honor, the facts are clear. Daniel adopted an innocent young woman, tied her up and demanded for ransom. His later actions, whatever they were, cannot erase his crime. If we excuse him, what message are we sending? That criminals can buy mercy with a single good deed?" The defense fired back. Yes, Daniel committed a crime. But when it mattered most, he chose humanity over greed. He risked his life to save Amara. Shouldn't the law reward redemptions, not crush it? Even Amara took the stand, her voice trembling. "Yes, he kidnapped me, but I'm alive today because of him. Without Daniel, I'd be dead. Shouldn't that count for something?" And this is where law and morality collide. In many legal systems, acts like Daniel's can be considered mitigating factors, circumstances that don't erase the crime but can reduce the punishment. But here's the dilemma. If we reduce his punishment, are we encouraging other kidnappers to commit crimes, hoping to redeem themselves later? Or are we acknowledging that even in darkness, people can still choose light? Now, the court fell silent as the judge raised the gavel. "Daniel, you are guilty of kidnapping, but this court also recognizes your act of saving Amara's life. Justice is not blind to redemption." At the end, Daniel was given a reduced sentence, still punished but with mercy. Now, I pass on the gavel to you. If you were the judge, what would you decide? Should Daniel have faced the full weight of the law, or was mercy the right path? Please drop your verdict in the comments, because in this courtroom, the gavel isn't mine, it's yours. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more real legal stories made simple.